Oh, I got another call for an anointing in the midst of another anointing. So one at a home, and then at that same time got one to the hospital, to the ICU. So anointings can be done whenever there's serious illness, a danger of death, and hospital, nursing home, your private residence, after Mass, after just being in the church. Really can do it anywhere. That's why I keep the oil in my pocket always. I just replenished it today. It's been getting a lot of use. So what else is there to tell you about? You know, I saw an article today about the dating of Christmas. Could it be that Jesus was actually born at the time that our calendars say? You know, that we're actually 2021 years past the birth of Christ this year. Could that actually be? An Italian researcher has evidence pointing to the fact that yes, this calendar actually was based on reality. That Jesus was born perhaps December of the year 1 AD. And remember, there's no year 0. So at the very end of 1 BC, which then a few weeks later would be 1 AD. Interesting. So maybe I'll tell you more about that in a minute. First, I'll go home. I am starting to learn routine around here. I learned that you have to strike before 3 o'clock. That's when Sunrise Bakery closes. So I have some people that are passing through town this weekend. Had to get some pizza and some Italian bread. So I'm learning the schedule of life and taking care of the essentials here. But I forgot the peanut butter for a different type of bread at the other groceries, the main grocery store. But at least we're learning little by little here with the new routines of life. I think you know that the Magi followed a star on their way to find Jesus. Did you know that the way they're looking at the date of Jesus' birth is by way of the solar eclipses that took place? So just got to show you the stars in our coffered ceiling here. You probably love these stars, as I do. But the eclipses of the sun took place in different years. The reason that some people say Jesus was born in 6 AD is because 150 years ago, some scholar saw that there was an eclipse in the year 4 BC, and that Herod the Great died about the same time as the eclipse. But 2 years after Jesus' birth, he sent the people to massacre the innocents. So then he said, well, it must be 6 BC that Jesus is born. But this scholar is saying, you know, that eclipse in the year 4 BC actually would not have been visible to the human eye alone. So it must be something different. And he's able to date that to around 2 or 3 AD. And therefore, that the date of Jesus' birth probably is around the time that our calendar says, about 2021 years ago. So I think it's a marvel. It would be beautiful to have that proven right if that's the case. The exact date's not the most important thing. The fact that he is born is the important thing. But how beautiful if we can ascertain the time. With that, I hope you all have a great weekend. For some people, that means it's time to rest. And for others, it means nothing. Or it means that you're really working at the hospital, at the fire station, or in a squad car or something. So thanks for those who are laboring, whatever their schedules. But we continue through Advent. This weekend's Rejoice Sunday, so I hope we can all rejoice.